All right, yo, what is up, guys? It's Logic Looks, and today we are back with another video for you guys, man. In today's video, it is going to be a pretty quick one, but we are going to be going over 5 players that you guys need to buy right now. These 5 players are really good based on the meta of the game right now. So basically, everything that you could do in the game, these players match perfectly. These players are going to help you win games. They're pretty cheap, and they're some of the best cards that you can currently pick up in 2K21. So I'm excited to get into this video. If you guys are ready for this, go down below right now, smack that like button. Let's try to get this video right here to 375 likes. That would be greatly appreciated as always. If you are new to the channel, go down below, hit that subscribe button, man. Join the squad. We are on the grind to 100k this year. Hopefully we hit that by the end of this 2k. And if you are looking for some MT, check that first link in the description down below. We're gonna get into the video though, man. Without further ado, I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's go. Now guys, I'm not gonna lie, yes, I know the game has literally been out for 1 day, but I decided why not make a video like this, because I've pretty much realized how you have to play this game. If you guys don't know, shooting is very difficult this year. It is very hard to shoot. You know, hitting threes is pretty much impossible. You guys probably know that if you've played a few online games or even offline games. It's just very hard to shoot in general. So today I basically compiled a list of 5 players that kind of fit the game style that you need to use in this game, which is obviously slashing and driving to the rim and using speed. Those are like the 3 most important things in the game right now. I would say number 1 is slashing, number 2 is speed, and number 3 is dunking. Those are like the top 3 things you need in a player if you want to win games, whether it's online or offline, whether it's TTO or unlimited. You need these players right here to help you win. I'm telling you right now, these are some of the best. And we're going to get the list started, man. We got to go with number 1. Now, this right here is actually a player that is absolutely free. Everybody pretty much gets him, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. It is none other than Damian Lillard. This Sapphire Damian Lillard right here is absolutely insane, bro. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The reason this card is so good, obviously, we're not even going to look at shooting, because shooting, it really doesn't even matter. He has 85 driving dunk. If you guys don't know, contact dunks this year actually happen at 85 driving dunk. So Lillard right here is a perfect example of this. He's a free card and he can dunk pretty much over anybody, which is very important. He has 88 ball handling, which is another important thing, and 80 speed, which isn't bad for a free card at all. So if you guys have this Lillard, most of you guys probably already do. I'm pretty sure everybody got him, unless you didn't get your pre-order rewards and bonuses, whatever. Honestly, bro, this card right here is one of the better cards we have gotten any 2K to start the game off. I absolutely love using this card. Dunking over people in TTO is a lot of fun. And honestly, bro, if you do really want to pull a 3, he does have the ability to shoot. So if you are somebody that, you know, is kind of used to that shot meter already and knows how to green, maybe you could use it, but it's pretty much impossible to shoot. All I know is, though, number 1 on the list has to be this Damian Lillard. Absolutely crazy, amazing card in my opinion. Can't go wrong with him. You guys probably already have him. You might as well use him on your team. Okay, boys, the next player we got is none other than Russell Westbrook. Now, I know this is another point guard, but technically in TTO, if you actually want to use Lillard and Westbrook, you can actually do that. Now, this Westbrook right here is 6'3". He's pretty cheap on the market. I'm pretty sure he's like maybe 2,000-3,000 MT. I'm not going to lie. First things first, I got to address it, bro. This card cannot shoot. He has a 59 3-ball. Do not use him if you want to shoot. The 2 things that he has and he's really good at, number 1 is driving to the lane. He has a driving layup of an 89, which is really good, and a driving dunk of an 80, 86 ball handling, which is good as well. And he actually has 86 speed, which is very fast. Like, I'm not gonna lie, most other people in this game right now don't really have a fast point guard. So if you use Russell Westbrook against him, you're gonna pretty much drive by them every single time and take it to the rack for a dunk. It is very easy to score that way. Honestly, it's the best way to score in this year's game so far, in my opinion. Driving to the rim with cards like this is literally the perfect way to score. And honestly, Westbrook is another card that's not expensive that you can probably pick up for a couple thousand MT that can do the job. So definitely, if you haven't already, pick yourself up a Russell Westbrook. He goes perfect with Damian Lillard. You guys can run both of these guys right here and then run a random big man, or you could run them, you know, run one of them, whichever one you prefer. I think this Westbrook is a little bit faster, and he has, you know, I guess quicker, you know, layup animations. I don't know, it's kind of weird to explain. You guys are gonna have to use both, trust me on that. But between him and Lillard, they're very similar. Both are great. You gotta have one of these guys. If you don't have one of these guys on your team and you're not consistently using one of these guys, I don't know what you're doing, bro, because these guys right here will get you buckets, trust me. Okay, boys, the next player we got on my list is none other than Paul George. Now, this is actually going to be one of the 2 Ruby cards we actually have on this list. And the reason I picked Paul George, obviously you guys know he hasn't really been doing the best in the bubble. I know IRL, this card should be, you know, a bronze. But listen, bro, PG is a 6'8 small forward slash shooting guard. Yes, he can play shooting guard for those of you guys that didn't know. So he's actually not bad at all. If you guys are deciding to run limited, even domination, or unlimited, I would definitely recommend you pick up this Paul George. He's only like 5,000-6,000 MT right now, and you could probably easily snipe him for 2,000 to 3,000. Like, I've sniped plenty of them for 2,000 to 3,000 MT today. So definitely do yourself a favor and pick up this Paul George card. He's actually a really good all-around player, and if you guys didn't know, defense is actually pretty large in this game as well. You need somebody who can clamp down. And taking a look at Paul George stats, you guys can see he's got an 84 driving layup, so he can drive to the rim. 79 three ball. Again, I wouldn't recommend, you know, pulling up too many threes with him. 77 driving dunk, which means yes, he could throw it down pretty easily with ease and pretty much throw it down over people as well. He's got 80 ball handling, and this is where it comes in good right here. This is where everything kind of gets better. Perimeter defense is an 83 and interior defense is a 72. You might be wondering, logic, that is terrible. I don't know why I would ever use Paul George. Well, that's actually pretty good for day one, bro. Day one, if a card has an 83 perimeter defense and 72 interior defense, you cannot go wrong with him, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't really have any crazy badges. He does have clamps though, so definitely a useful card to use, especially if you're gonna play unlimited in those 5-on-5 game modes. I would recommend you guys pick up Paul George. He's pretty cheap, he can defend really well, and he can throw it down and drive to the rim, so you can't go wrong with him, bro. Spend the 5K MT on this card, shooting guard, play him at shooting guard, and you will not have a single problem with him, I promise. Now, boys, arguably one of the cheesiest cards to use. Now, I know he can't play point guard yet. We're going to get to that stage eventually this 2K. I know we're going to get a point guard version of this card, but if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it is none other than Ben Simmons, aka the Kendall Jenner Slayer, bro. You already know the vibes. This Ben Simmons card right here, I mean, I don't got to say too much about him. He is absolute cheese. Most people right now in the game have somebody pretty slow at power forward. Like, if you look at Clint Capella, who's a big man, he's a center. I know he's not a power forward, but if you look at him and look at his speed, it's only a 54. A lot of the big man speed in this game are like 50s, 60s. Nobody's even really touching 70s yet. So what you want to do is buy this Ben Simmons. He's around, I think, like 5,000 MT, similar to Paul George's price. Pick him up and run him at power forward or small forward. It's up to you. I would personally run him at power forward. He is very cheesy. He has 84 speed, I believe. He's 6'10", so it's not like he's short or anything. He could actually, you know, keep up with other power forwards in the game as well. He does have an 84 speed, like I mentioned, so he could actually just drive by people very easily. And if you guys take a look, again, 78 driving dunk. He can't, you know, have contact dunks, but he can throw it down, and his ball handling is really good. If you go up against somebody running a traditional big man, you are going to expose him with this Ben Simmons. Honestly, bro, I can't really go too into depth with this card. You got to try him out to know what I mean. Go ahead, pick up Ben Simmons, try him out, use him in a few TTO and limited games, and I promise you, you will not regret your purchase. And guys, the last player I got on the list for today is none other than Klay Thompson, one half of the Splash Bros. Now, the reason I have Klay on this list, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, it might not be the best card to pick up. I know a lot of you guys, including me and myself, I am struggling with shooting. I don't know about most of you guys out there. I'm pretty sure for most of you guys it's the same, but we are all struggling with shooting this year. So one thing I've got to say is, if you're not somebody that knows how to shoot, I wouldn't maybe recommend picking up this card right here. But for the shooters out there, for those of you guys who have already mastered, you know, the stick shooting and just shooting in general and the, you know, meter and whatnot, for those of you guys who have mastered this, bro, pick up this Klay Thompson card. He has an 88 3 ball, which I believe is one of the highest 3 balls in the game. So definitely pick up this Klay Thompson card. He can dunk, he can shoot the 3 ball. He actually doesn't have bad defense at all too. He has an 85 perimeter, 69 interior defense rating, and he's 69 speed. So that's a little bit slow, but again, he's there for defense on the perimeter and to shoot. So if you're somebody that likes to shoot, bro, I would definitely recommend picking up this Klay, especially day one. He's pretty cheap, not a bad card at all. And I mean, you're gonna have to get used to shooting eventually, so why not pick up one of the best shooters in the game to try to get used to it. So yeah, guys, that's my list of players that I basically put together that I think you guys need right now in 2K. These are the 5 cards I picked. Obviously, all of them, you know, are pretty similar. They all pretty much like to drive to the rim and just get contact dunks, layups, whatever the case is. They're just speedy players that can slash. Basically, it's as simple as that. That is the meta of the game right now. So basically, bro, go look through players. I'm not saying there's no more, you know, other players that you can do this with. You can do this with a ton of other players, but find players that can slash to the rim, dunk, and basically just, you know, just speed by their opponent. That's the way to score in this game right now. So if you guys can find players that do that, you are going to have ease at winning games. Like, I have won a ton of games just because of Lillard, Westbrook, and Ben Simmons together in one lineup. That team is very cheesy. I'm telling you guys got to try that out. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know down below in the comment section if I missed out on anybody. If you know somebody you guys think is really good that I didn't put on the list, that I should have put on the list, let me know their name in the comment section so I could, you know, scoop them up and maybe try them out. Like I said though, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Go check out today's earlier video. We had another video up earlier today on how to make some MT, and as you guys can see, I just made a lot more MT since that video. I'm at 83K now, so definitely go use that video for some tips. I love you guys though, man. We're gonna end it off right here. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Let's try to get this video to 375 likes. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. We are on the grind to, of course, 70,000 subs. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, man. I love you guys. I'll catch you in tomorrow's video and stream. I'll see you then. Peace.
Principal told me that I had potential. Yeah, he pull up in rental. You niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain? I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won, cause everybody wanna be number one.